This creepypasta was created by yours truly. Pasta Keeper 666 Squidward in Clarinetland, original unaired version, background. It was December 3, 2008. I was an intern at Nickelodeon Studios. We were waiting for the arrival of the final version of Squidward in Clarinetland. We heard a knock on the door. I got up and answered it. I opened the door and there was nobody, but there was a tape on the floor. I picked it up and looked at it. It read, Squidward in Clarinetland Original. I walked over to the VCR and inserted the tape. I hit play and we sat down to watch it. There was about 6 people watching it, not including me. The pasta. It started with a loud, ear-piercing noise and a distorted screen with jumbled colors. It cut to the title card. The episode was in terrible condition. There were faded and slightly blurry animations. There was a soft static noise and even softer whispering. All of a sudden, realistic blood started to ooze out of the locker on the title card. The whispering got louder. The voices were chanting, "Suicide," over and over again. Just then, the chanting merged into a blood-curdling scream, as more blood splattered on the title card. Static interrupted the scream as everything was silent. A female intern ran out of the room screaming. We stayed to watch what was going to happen next. It cut to the Krusty Krab where Squidward was talking to Mr. Krabs about where to put his clarinet. Their speech was not understandable, it sounded like gibberish. Squidward had no eyes. There was another interruption of jumbled colors. It cut to where Squidward was trying to look for his clarinet in the locker with all the file cabinets. His skin was pale. The walls started to ooze blood and there were organs that were scattered on the floor. It cut to where Squidward was talking to the eagle head. Their speech still sounded like gibberish. Then, the eagle head grabbed Squidward with his tongue. Just then, Squidward let out a blood-curdling scream that was similar to the one in the beginning. The eagle head swallowed him. As Squidward traveled through the eagle's throat, he was surrounded by blood, which in the final version was stomach acid. He landed in the stomach still surrounded by blood. He looked up where SpongeBob was. It cut to the near end of the episode. It zoomed out of the locker. We could hear Squidward's screams in the distance. There were nooses hanging in the Krusty Krab's kitchen. The episode ended. We all felt nausea. I went to go tell Steven Hillenburg about the episode. He came out of the office and sat down. "Show me," he said. I put play. Nothing happened. I pressed the eject button and nothing came out. The tape was gone. So I told him about it. He seemed scared. Then he told us never to tell or mention it. He also told us not to recreate it or we will be fired. The whereabouts of the tape are unknown. A few days later, 3 interns committed suicide, 2 went missing. And the last one never came out of his home. The origins of this tape are unknown. Only 2 pictures of the episode still exist.